Grand Rising. And just like that, we manifest a new timeline. It's great to see everyone today. It's a massive shift that's hitting the collective. And I'm a professional at manifesting new timelines. I'm a professional at quantum shifting. And in today's lesson, I'm going to share real life evidence for every person that listens throughout this video. You might say to yourself, you know what, I want to take back my wellness. You want to get your health back. You might want to have wealth like never before. You might want to actually live. You know, some people wish about things. This video, if you're able to focus your attention on this talk today, this is what differentiates, people that just wish for it and people that actually become. All right, so this is a tremendous shift between the old self. You might be getting this message. That's why you came across this video at any time. Your old self is finished. And I'm going to be going through in this video the scary experiences that you have when you go through this quantum shift. How do we separate those that wish to those that become? Right. So you're gonna hear and see a lot that's out in the world. There are people that wish, and that's all they do. They just wish. And then there's people that actually become. Today I'm going to discuss embodiment. It's good seeing everyone stumble on the live stream. Lone Wolf, Regina, Midge, the live stream's going crazy. I appreciate everyone for coming in. Ghost, I see you. That's a joke. Natalie, Imps World, Brownie, Brittany, Taylor, I love you all. Very grateful if you could click the like button in the now moment. It allows others to get in. I'm doing this live. It's great when I do the live streams. I'm in today's talk, I'm going to be discussing what I actually do on this channel. We have a lot of new people that are taking the journey of our everyday lives, so it's great for everyone that has recently subscribed. We're going through a massive reset energy, and that's how I'm able to come forward with the real life evidence of these timeline shifts, quantum shifts. And at the end of this lesson, I'm going to reveal to you what this all meant. You know, I share about my 7-year journey. You could hit the 777s in the chat, in the comments. What was the point of it all? And I'm going to teach you all that at the end of this lesson today. What was the point? What was the point of going through all these ascensions? What was the point of doing all these quantum leaps? What was the point of shifting timelines so many times? You know, I sat with this very intense energy that I'm living through right now. This channel is not only teaching people, it gives real life evidence. That's why people love our everyday lives. People love that we keep it at 100 on this channel. People are craving authenticity. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to give authenticity, because nothing, when you quantum shift, please pay attention, because this is the truth. Nothing is smooth and easy or perfect. It is, it's chaos. There's a lot of fear, and I'm going to explain to you why you go through this today. And I was only able to jump the timelines. I was only able to quantum shift and experience a new reality because I stayed focused on God. There's a lot of fear when you go through this shift. In the universe, God is going to be there for you. You're going to have to focus. See, what I did, I focused, and I'm going to be sharing, right, all the different scary things that I went through. I stayed locked on God. I didn't get overwhelmed by the external world. I didn't get overwhelmed by the external world. I stayed locked and loaded on God. And because I was able to do that, I was able to quantum shift. And it will never be easy. This requires mindset plus radical action. You might want to take out a pen and paper for this episode. This this is great today. It's good to see everyone coming in. Mindset plus radical action and studying. That's what's going to be required, because you're going to have to expand your consciousness. Your frequency is changing. So as your frequency changes, crazy things will happen. As I go on my personal journey, you might be seeing me for the first time. You say, well, what are you doing? And, God speaks to me. And God said, don't tell the people, show the people. Don't tell the people, show the people. And that's what I've been doing with real life evidence. I actually show the people how to do these things that I've been teaching. And it's not an easy journey at all. You're going to have to trust in the unknown. When you go through a timeline jump, when you're manifesting something new. So I know there's a lot of people that want to manifest new realities, new relationships, new jobs. They're not jobs, they're vocations on the new earth. You hear the birds? I appreciate that, Jen. You're going to go through events and challenges and rough circumstances to get to that new timeline. You're going to go through events. People always say, what's the event? No, you're going to go through an event, and the collective is going through it now. So we're all doing this together on this channel. It's the expansion of human consciousness. Your consciousness is going to be expanded. And now you see more of the world. Now you're losing part of the old frequency and you're picking up on the new frequency. You get challenges. Well, I put out into the universe. I wanted to have X, Y, or Z, right? I wanted to live with beautiful palm trees. I wanted to have all these beautiful things in my life, and I wanted to have what I'm going to say at the end of this talk. It's the point of all of this. All of a sudden, I had all these challenges, rough circumstances. This is the truthful quantum leap. And the old self, the old identity must die off. I've done this multiple times. I'm doing it right now. And you will be given an opportunity. It's also known as a quantum event. It is the main video on the channel page. What is a quantum event? Because everyone asks me, what's this event all about? Okay, so you go to the channel page, you watch what is a quantum event, right? And what I do on the channel is I point to other videos and I give quantum drops and I connect all these things, because it's not going to be pretty, it's not going to be perfect, it's actually going to look like a mess, and I put it in order. You ever see that meme on Facebook where the guy is in front of the board and he's got all these lines and it's drawn to all these different things all over the board behind him? That's me, and that's the quantum. So I went through the quantum. It's terrifying, I'm telling you the truth. It's terrifying to make a quantum leap because in the rational mind, it doesn't make sense. We think we're going from A to B, so you're going to have to stay focused on God. I went through many trials, many rough experiences, and I was able to overcome them, and it was a blessing from God, right? So these are tests from, are you going to leave your previous version of yourself? And, when I think about my first quantum leap, I had a very rough thing that I had to deal with. And there was a calmness. There was an inner knowing, even though my previous version of myself in my matrix job, I used to be a public school teacher, right? Shout out to all our teachers. And years ago, I was given an opportunity by God. And God said, are you going to practice what you preach? Or are you going to take that thingy and go back to work? And, I decided to go with God. And many people resonated with that. And my soul, even though I was going to lose a career that I built, even though I was going to lose everything, even though I was going to lose millions of dollars, even though I was going to lose my health insurance, even though I lost everything, I had an inner calm. I was so calm. I was calm as a cucumber. So when you are faced with something, when you're faced with this thing, I stayed locked on God. I stayed locked on God. And because I did so, and I'm here to tell you this, it's going to be something it's going to be real scary for you. And this was my really big quantum leap that I took. I focused on God, and there was this inner calm. It didn't make sense. I knew I was going to be okay. I knew it was going to be okay. And even though I lost the money, the health insurance, I lost all these things, there was an inner calm inside of me, knowing that it was an inner knowing. So the first thing I want to tell everyone, if you're faced with something and it looks like it's very scary, a big spookity, you are going to have this inner, and your body is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. So my old self that would have been stressed out, worrying about all these things about my job, I didn't give two you-know-whats about it. I didn't care. Take the money and shove it up your you-know-what, right? You know what I'm talking about. And so you're gonna be focused on God. So a lot of people are gonna talk about manifestation, right? What I do is I share the truth, and you're gonna focus on God. So I focus straight on God, and I had this inner calming. You're gonna be okay. And you know, going through that transitional phase, not only did I did okay, I did great. And when you start to realize this, you go through this journey, God always gives you double for your trouble. That's the quantum leaps that you go through. So it's going to be real scary, and then you're going to make that leap. Okay? Jeffrey Taylor, I'm very grateful for the super chat. Thank you so much. This guy Mike doesn't talk down, he speaks truth. Sir, you're a good guy. Keep on speaking the truth. Love you. I love you, Jeffrey. Thank you for the super chat and the support for the channel. And I'm going to be discussing that in this journey, because I've gone through many level ups. This ain't my first rodeo. I'm a professional at doing this quantum leap at this time. I complain about it. I'm saying, but this is what is required. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, this is what is required. It's required that you go through these events, challenges, and rough circumstances. Every time you shift the timeline, every time everyone's checking in, I appreciate you coming in. Click the like button if you just came in. I appreciate that. Every time that you level up, you will go through these things. So that was something. The training wheels come off eventually. God does it for you, okay? So God is going to do, and God wrecked my life a couple of times in the past. Sometimes you're out there, you say, why did God allow this very nasty thing happen? And the reason, if you actually let go and let God, there's something better for you on the other side. There's a better timeline. There's a better existence. I call it the golden handcuffs. You might have the golden handcuffs in a job, in a working for a system that doesn't give two craps about you. It's the truth. They don't care about you. They don't care about your mental wellness, your spiritual wellness. That's what I talk about on this channel. But God does. And even though it gets real intense, even though it gets real scary, okay, I am locked and loaded on God at all times. The whole world, the reality is crumbling. And when you stay locked and loaded, you're going to be okay. You know, I've been doing this work here for 7 years, you know, and I shared recently about my journey. You watched my 7-year video. And, you know, the first year and a half, it was just, you know, trial and error and, you know, just, you know, maybe posting once a week. And it just kept growing and growing from there. You know, so then I built this up. I built it up from the ground up, the foundation, right? Big video yesterday that I discussed. And then I just went through this big thing, right? I didn't even have time to heal from it. I was in this chaos. That's the storm I share with the world. I was like Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz. I went into this storm. I went into the quantum. And I said I wanted to have this, and this. Today I have it all. Everything that I wished for, everything that I wanted to manifest, I did manifest. And now I could share in front of millions of people the truth. But I didn't know how to get from A to B. So God said, you're Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz. Here's the storm. Here's the quantum chaos. It's a tremendous video on the channel page. It's the truth. It's quantum chaos. You could write quantum chaos in the comments if you've lived through this. right? Or if you're going through it now. So then I had something negative happen to my work, my life's work. This is what's meaningful to me. And I didn't understand, why did such a negative thing have to happen to me? God says, sit with it, look, analyze, right? Analyze these things. And a lot of things, the timeline that you're on, that's not that old self, that old, identity that you had or what you were living through. You jumped off that timeline. So you have to have everything purged. You might have people, things, and situations from that old timeline that was from a residual frequency of your old self. So then God wrecks it all. So now I'm sitting there, right? And I didn't understand at the time I complained about it. In the future now, I understand it at a deep level. So, you might go through a time period where God, some people call it the Job season, God will take stuff away from you. And then I sat with it, and then I realized, and I said, oh, I'm given an opportunity to really speak this is why I go out in nature as much as I can. At the end of this video, I'm going to discuss what I do on this channel if you're new. Click like if you just came on. This is a live stream. I'm grateful for that. Sometimes I do live streams. Sometimes I give a very deep, world-famous video that will change your subconscious. We're going to talk all about this later. So I was able to sit with it. And I heard things like this is not my first rodeo now. Now I could go in front of people and share it, but people had to tell me, Michael, there were some people that maybe were in your community that weren't the best for you and your health and where you're going. So you're going to be hidden for a while. You're going to build up a quality foundation, and then God's going to release you back into the world. And that's what happened on my journey. So especially if you're a content creator, you want to manifest a great channel, you really want to listen to this message. If you have your own community, it doesn't have to be this, any type of thing or business, you're going to have to go through these pruning seasons. Not everyone on your journey is going to be with you your entire journey, because you're constantly leaping timelines. People want to stay at one level, you're going here. So you have to be okay with losing, and then you gain. So I went through that in the past a couple years ago, and I had my life rocked and wrecked, and I didn't understand it, but now I do, and it gave me an opportunity. Along with that, my health, my physical body took a hit, and that comes from stress. God gave me an opportunity to study and heal, and now I can move forward with my life. You could see that pinnacle of health on the thumbnail, right? I can move forward with my life and teach people how to improve their wellness, their health. You might be getting this message, right? And this is not about the physical, ego type of thing, like the Instagram models that have to Photoshop everything. It's not about the looks. It's about the feel. It's about running like a well-oiled machine. And now I'm able to teach millions of people how to run. This is actual manifestation, because I sat in the past and I looked at myself, but I felt the pains in my internal organs. If you never saw my video, How to Reset Your Body for Optimal Health, you should check that video out. It's a tremendous video. And I detail everything that I did. So now God gave me an opportunity. Why did I have all this stress and all, and I learned about stress. I also did a video, you can't fat burner this stuff away, ladies and gentlemen. You have to get to the deep root. You got to get to the traumas. A lot of people went through a stressful time post-2020. It's actually not your fault. Okay, a lot of stressful things happen post-2020. So you're going to have to get into that body. You're going to have to detox from the traumas, the negative thoughts, the emotions that are, in the body. I appreciate that, Jen. You have to get rid of these things. In the now moment, this is a very powerful time in the world where many people are up-leveling. When you up level, you actually see things go the opposite way. So you're going to have to stay focused on, right, that residual frequency of the past. It's trying to hold on. You have to totally ignore the outer world. You have to totally ignore it. Okay? Every time I was obedient to God, I doubled up. I didn't go into the fear. The fear is the devil, right? Quote unquote, right? The quote unquote devil. Fear is the devil. So your circumstances could have it. People could do it to you, try to be spooky. People within your own community could do it. So you're going to have to eviscerate. You're going to have to use the Holy Spirit fire. It's blazing light, warriors. And you're going to have to set the Holy Spirit fire and do it yourself. So what I did in the past couple of months, but especially in the month of August, all of this is going to make sense going into tomorrow. This is the summer of assert dominance. You're going to have to assert your dominance in order to manifest a new reality. Okay, so you cannot be afraid. Many people resonated with my my video. Don't be afraid now. You already made the jump. You are in mid-jump. When you jump timelines, you're like, I jumped. And then you're like, oh my God, everything is going wrong. Ready? You jump, right? Everything is going wrong. You can't get scared because that's your old frequency that resides within the subconscious that's trying to get you to turn back. I ignore it. I keep my eyes locked on God and I make the jump. Please put a like on this video if that resonates. We are live. Rose Black, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very grateful. Obedient to God, amen. I appreciate that. Yeah, you got to be it. You got to do it. You got to live it. You got to love it. Because every time I did that, I focused on God. I didn't focus on the weak people of society. Do you know the weak people of society? There's many people in the world. I'll give you an example. It doesn't matter what gym I go to, right? And I had a conversation with someone yesterday. It doesn't matter what gym I go to. See, I observe the reality. I come back, I give real life evidence. And all the time, whether I'm in one gym, if I'm in my Brooklyn gym, my Florida gym, wherever I am, or gyms throughout the years, less than 20% of the people are staples of the gym like I am. And a lot of the people are showboating. They're fake, right? They just show up. They pretend to go to the gym. They pretend so that they could get a girl or a guy. And then they do it. And they're like, oh, I hit the finish line. And then they just fade. And then there's people that are there. I see men in their 70s that look tremendously young. Women, right? I know 60-year-old women that look tremendous, right? Beautiful, strong, loving inside. So a lot of what you see in the world, a lot of people cast illusions in the society. I speak the truth here on this channel. All right. He's very smart, real deal primer. I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate the Christed warriors coming in since yesterday. So grateful for everyone coming in. No, this is just the truth. All right. So many people, and if you're a woman, you want to get into your intuition. There's a lot of people that try to pretend, right? And women do this too. They instead of working out, they make an illusion. It's all an illusion. All the illusions fade, and the real lasts the test of time. So it doesn't matter what gym I'm in. Is always less than 20% are the ones that are staples. They're always in, and everyone else falls off because it's a mindset. Manifestation is a mindset. Our everyday lives is a mindset. I'm giving you a mindset. I'm changing your subconscious because a lot of people, they will always revert back to the lower self. They don't go to the higher self. That's what I teach on this channel. I share with firsthand experience, real life evidence, whether it's physically, mentally, or spiritually. That's why I am healthy, wealthy, and wise, and you are healthy, wealthy, and wise by being part of this channel, watching every single day. And people have already jumped timelines, right? We have thousands of people that have improved their everyday lives. Now we're going to millions of people that are going to improve their everyday lives. Thousands and thousands of people have improved their everyday life. In the past, it's a lot of this is trial and error. And there was something that when you are a man of principle, when you're a woman of principle, what is important to you? It's one of my big talks. Real big, son. What is important to you? Huh? When you are focused on what actually is important, see, like, jobs that don't serve my greatest purpose, it's not important to me. So I don't waste I don't waste time on it. Arm candy in the modern world. You know the modern woman? Do you know these things? It's not important to me. I'm concerned with, soulmates, maybe a divine counterpart, if she ever stops running. These are the things that I'm focused on. I'm not focused on things that aren't important to me. I just keep moving forward. I'm not concerned with fake people. I'm concerned with real people. I'm concerned with people that are moving up to the next level with me, not people that are trying to drag me down. That's how I'm able to do it, because I'm locked on God. I listen to the Word of God. Every time I was obedient to God, I got more and more and more, but I went through a time period where I had less and less. It's true. It's just the truth. In this now moment, we are leveling up together. We're doing this all, and I'm doing it as we're going along. This time, right, I don't have to wait for God to do it. I will do it myself. That's the energy that you have to have, because eventually the training wheels are going to come off. God is going to give you the training wheels for a bit of time. And now the training wheels come off. So now I'm focused on God. And I don't care who I lose, right? I've already had the exchange. So many beautiful people, so many great supporters. If you are a person, right, and whatever it is you have, it could be a YouTube channel or whatever the business you're making, right, your community, you will always lose fake supporters, and you will always gain greater and better supporters. It is called the foundation. I'm going to talk about yesterday's video in a minute. You constantly get refined, and God will do it for you the first time. You will have to do it moving forward. Please put a like on this video if this resonates with you. This is how you actually quantum leap. This is how you jump timelines, and I'm able to do this because I stay locked and loaded on God. You will trigger people. I've triggered a lot of weak-minded people. Do you know them out there? No, I don't fold. Brother, are you going to fold? Are you going to keep going? Sister, are you going to give up on life? Are you going to go into the matrix? Are you going to live the matrix life, or are you going to live from your intuition, sister? There's so many women that have lost their way when it comes to intuition. I lead women. The divine feminine knows this, and you might be a woman that's tuned into this show. Well, why should I listen to you? You ever see these whack job women in the world? I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why right now. I'm going to tell you why. People in the world is, I don't understand this, right? I don't understand this. I'm able to lead women. And you might say, well, where's your testimonial? Where's your testimonial? And the answer is my wonderful sister, because this is what God gave me. God gave me a younger sister, and I was able to raise up my wonderful sister, and I was able to install subconscious programs. So now the world could look at the woman that my sister became. The world could look at the man that my sister attracted through her frequency. You might be a woman, you say, why do I keep attracting? I'm miserable. I keep going in the same loop. Then you should subscribe to this channel, sweetheart, because I've led women my whole life. I know she's watching right now. She's up. So this channel is based on real life evidence. Fit Brit writes, facts. I love fit women. I love women that are working on themselves. I don't care about a lot of people. They have to tell you, oh, I got this body work done. I paid $200 for Lululemon pants so I could look like I work out and create an illusion. But more and more women are worried about their health. More and more women, right? And that's why, and still to this day, this channel is actually mostly women. I wanted to rebalance. This channel is about balance, right? So now we have more and more men subscribing to this channel. More and more women are subscribing to this channel. I'm so grateful if you will click subscribe today, if you never click subscribe, because this is what the world needs. We need real life evidence. We need firsthand experience. And that's the answer. So, you know, when I look at things, God gave me a timeline. And we all were given things. And especially when you're younger. So, you know, when I was younger, I was always accustomed to taking care of a woman. And now, right, she had those programs installed in her. She attracted the man, right? And this is the thing. Now, a lot of women in the modern society, they keep getting the beta male. They keep getting miserable. A lot of it is self-sabotage. A lot of it's in your brain. A lot of it's in your brain. What I do is I rewrite the subconscious. We did it very strongly yesterday. And then we magnetically attract what is for us. There were so many times in my everyday life where I had to go through the fire. I went through scary moments. I went through moments where it looked like I lost it all. And then God gave me double for my trouble. I looked like I lost it all. And God gave me double for my trouble. This time we're going 10x. This is a very long and grueling thing. I gave firsthand experience how I destroyed my previous version of myself, and it must be done. To break the loop. To break the loop, you must eradicate the previous version because that old frequency is lingering. The only person that you need to fight, there's only one person. It is the previous version of yourself. And this is by nature, that old frequency that resides within the subconscious wants to hold on for dear life. You must assert dominance upon the previous version of yourself. And that's what I did on my journey. That's how I am here today. This is the real stuff that actually matters. I'm going to say it now. I'm going to say it 100 years from now. It's never going to change. You could hold your crystals. You could pull your tarot cards. You could have your vision board. None of this shit is going to work without embodiment. Period. The end. Assert dominance. Please put a like on this video if you already know this, if you're living through this, because this is the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I love all those things. I love them, but it will never work. This is what differentiates. On our channel, we differentiate from those that wish and those that actually become. And some people don't like it. It's not about the popular thing. It's about the authentic. We're back, baby. We are back. This is the chill of the live stream. I appreciate everyone being here. We are back and better than ever. I love you. It's good to see everyone. I like to get my work done on the live stream. I feel good once I hit, and then we just... Yep, pop the collar, Soul Star. I'm popping a collar because my work is already done. The work is done. It will always be. I already did the work. What was the work that you did? Did you watch me the past couple weeks? How you doing? No, you got to destroy the previous version of yourself. And I'm going to teach from firsthand experience now. This is how we level up. When you level up, it's going to get real. It's going to get scary. It's going to look very... But there's one thing that I learned from all these level ups, and I'm going to give it to you today. Sonia, I appreciate you. Keep it up. Look at that guy. He's keeping it up. I love that emoji because that represents what I'm teaching here. Always keep going. Pump up. Be healthy. Your vessel, see, your physical wellness is so important to your manifestation. You cannot, when you feel negative frequency, when your body is falling apart, it's very difficult. You have to be in higher vibes. And that's what I teach on this channel. So we're going to get into the root frequency. We're going to get into the emotions. We're going to fix the physical body. We're going to get it up and running. It's not about ego. It's about running like a well-oiled machine. You could write that in the comments. I run like a well-oiled machine. That's what I do. It's a great community here. We get greater every single year. A lot of 2-year cycles in life. I feel like a lot of timelines are like 2-year cycles. These are all things that I have discussed. I appreciate everyone that just came on. Could you kindly just click the like button right now? It's a great support when I'm live. Do you hear, what is that, the cicadas? You hear nature? That's why I come out in nature. We are a well-oiled machine. Breaking the loop is so important. You got to break the loop. You got to do different things. And I share from first, a lot of people see me. You see how the nature responds to your Uncle Mike. You see it? You hear it? You have to break the loop. Neuroplasticity, so important. A lot of you watch how I go to these different locations. I go back and forth between the timelines. God works with compare and contrast. I work with compare and contrast. I move in the image of God because God taught me everything. See, I'm very focused on, studying. Not only that, maybe studying documentaries and things like that, but studying nature. I learn by observing nature. There might be people that are tuned into this message. The warriors that are in this, get this. You might be the beta male and you're too busy on Instagram, looking at the modern woman on Instagram. While you're doing that, I was thinking about this yesterday. I'm observing the waves of the ocean and how these waves represent energies and stuff. This is what I'm focused on. That's why I'm constantly growing and expanding. That's why I'm constantly attracting the divine feminine, and I don't waste my time with the modern woman, right? And more people. Look at all these divine feminine that are on this channel. Right? This is what we need to do. We have to do embodiment. You have to embody the Christ energy. It's not just talking about it, it's being about it. And that's what I do on this channel. And that's how we actually jump the timeline. 144, Ruthless Ruler. I appreciate you. I love you, sister. Thank you so much for the super chat. Very grateful for that. Oh, this I told you, this summer it's going to be blazing hot. It ain't over yet, kid. It ain't over yet. Hold on. So I went into my past. I eradicated the previous version of myself. And more people respect it. See, respect is so important. There's people in the world, once these people have lost my respect, it's finished. So respect is the new currency. Respect is the new currency. I appreciate if you click the like button, put some respect on that. Respect is the new currency. I know there's people that are still tuned into this live stream and you say, you know what, that is true. Respect is the new currency. And some people, it doesn't matter what the external world, what the image looks like, they ain't got no respect left. Mia Free 888. I appreciate the abundance codes. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, Brittany, put some respect on it. Put some respect on it. Who is that? I forgot that. I laugh at the clown world. Who was that? The Huck Tour? And spit on that thing. Put some respect on that thing. How about that? How about that? I'm just keeping it real. I'm very great. I'm leading by example. I could do OnlyFans too. I could do it. Oh, I could do OnlyFans, no problem. But I choose to do this. This is worth more. I could do it all. Yeah. But I choose to do the work of God. It's an inside job to do this stuff, all right? Keep hitting the like button. Click the subscribe button if you want to be part of this movement. Listen, I got it all. And that's why these women, they can't manipulate me. You might be the Sigma male, right? This is where you have to be, right? This is how you attract the divine feminine, right? And maybe your future girlfriend is watching you behind the scenes, right? Because she's too afraid, right? So you just keep putting out the right energy and you will attract your new life. There's a lot of Brooklyn in the house. So what was this all about? I went through a very powerful journey. I leveled up many times. I went through highs and lows. Why did I have to go through so many timeline jumps? Why did I have to go through many quantum shifts? What was the point of all of this? What was the point of all of this? This was for my freedom. I don't answer to anyone. This was all for my freedom. And you have to get the freedom. I am free. I am free of systems that don't serve me. I am free of worthless modern women that don't serve me. I'm free of it all. I went through all these things, and I'm also free of people on the internet. I don't create content, right, to fit into a box. I create content. I stay focused on God, and I deliver the message that needs to be delivered. I am free. This whole experience was about my freedom, and I'm here to pay it forward to everyone. It's not about the money. It's not about fake relationships. It's about your freedom. Everyone's writing freedom in the chat today. Everyone's writing freedom in the comments today. I have the real life evidence for everyone. This was all about my freedom, and I'm here to teach now millions of people. Thousands upon thousands of people have improved their everyday life from this channel, and now millions and millions of people will improve their everyday life with real life evidence. I appreciate you all. I do a lot on this channel. Yesterday, I left a video, and if you did not watch it yet, even if you did watch it, you might want to watch it again with what I'm sharing now. When I stand out in nature, I'm putting out cymatic frequencies that are going to change your subconscious. So many people loved it. Maybe the unenlightened man, maybe the modern woman might get triggered by, I don't understand. Oh, he's too powerful. So when I stand out in nature and I deliver the message as my higher self, I am putting out cymatic frequencies that are changing your subconscious. So if you really want to, so yesterday was about collapsing the old timeline once and for all. You're gonna watch that video. You're gonna watch that video from beginning to end, and you're gonna allow it. And maybe you might need to watch it a second time from beginning to end, and it's gonna change your subconscious. So like when I'm doing a live stream like this, right? We're collaborating, we're talking, we're coming together. It's more conversational. Yesterday's video is to be absorbed in the subconscious mind. And I've had many videos that will do that. So if you haven't seen that, you should watch it. And if you might need to watch it again, and those cymatic frequencies that I'm speaking out in nature are changing the subconscious, because so many people live in a prison planet. I live freely. I collapsed the timeline for anyone that wants to collapse their timeline. There are people that might not want, maybe you want to stay where you are. Maybe you want to break free. Do you want to break free of the prison planet matrix? Do you want to live in freedom and sovereignty? These are things that I discuss on this channel. I appreciate you, Midge. Right? Oh, Soul Star. A lot of people took ego hits. I took it upon myself. So also I did a lot this past week was a very powerful week. And it's the powerful week was done in the energies. I spoke a very powerful live stream. People loved it, and a few people got triggered and they ran away. And you should watch my video how I exposed everyone in one live stream. I do it myself. I don't wait for God. I don't wait for God to do it. I said, I learned my lesson, God. I'm going to, because I need to deliver truth. I need to deliver the work. I have to do the work of God. And that's how I stay focused on God. I don't care about quote unquote supporters. I hope every man that's listening to this, you get this message. I don't care about supporters. I don't care about the modern woman. Bubba, look at me. I'm so pretty. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I'm focused on my mission from God. And if that resonates with you, put a like on the video today. Appreciate that. Appreciate you clicking subscribe if you never subscribed yet, or maybe you're brand new. And I'm never going to change, and I'm never going to back down. And I'm here to share the truth. When you're focused on your physical wellness, this is manifestation. People are triggered on the internet. When you go out on the internet, a lot of people, they have internet muscles. They do nothing, and they see you and you trigger them just by being you. I stay focused on God. I don't care about the external circumstances. And there's a calmness. There's a calmness inside of me when I do this. The sons and daughters of God will rise. You could throw up the 144,000. We upgrade today. And again, every time I go through these things, there's a calm inside of me. The last week, and I encourage everyone, I'm here to share. I had to eradicate the previous version of myself. It's very traumatic to do these things. And that's why I appreciate all the love that you guys give from the community. And what I need to do is share from firsthand experience. If you're focused on this message today, you will be able to quantum shift. This is the truth. You want to manifest new stuff? You got it today. And it's going to be scary. Prophet Andrew. Thank you so much for the super chat. Treat yourself to a triple shot of cappuccino. I appreciate that. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. Grab yourself an Our Everyday Lives mug. Grab the hammer. I do have a tremendous hammer. It's very powerful. That message will never change. That message will never change. My hammer will never change. The message is, are you worthy? And everyone's writing in the comments today, I am worthy. I've done this my whole life. I never bow down. I don't care about the external world. I don't care about narcissists, dirtbags, or trolls. I am locked on God. And there is even though it gets scary, everything that leaves you get better 100% of the time. And it might take a bit of actual 3D time. It might take a little bit of time to get there. But it's okay. Because when we're in this 3D matrix, this is about your soul's growth. This is about the Akashic records. I spoke about a lot of things in this video today. My channel is Quantum. I draw the lines. I give quantum drops on Patreon. If you are focused on Patreon this month, you will change your life. We are going to be doing something very different there. I will write that to the community. I am very grateful for the support on all platforms. We have Facebook. We are growing like never before on Facebook. I am grateful for the community on Facebook. Hit me up on Facebook. Read all the posts on Facebook. I love doing these posts. We are reeling and dealing on Facebook, right? We have a world famous YouTube channel. We're here daily videos at 9 a.m. Eastern. Click subscribe. We have TikTok and Instagram. I'm working on those things now as well, right? And I share about my journey, okay? And right now, Facebook it's incredible. It's incredible right now, and I appreciate that. Poppy loves you. Grateful for the support. Grateful for everyone that's subscribed on Facebook, and I'm here to keep moving forward. The community support. I'm grateful for everyone that has become a channel member here on YouTube. If you'd like to become a channel member, it allows this to keep going, and we're going to keep going. Remember, leave the old behind and move forward to the new. And I'm grateful for your support. There will be videos that are very relevant that I've done in this massive shift. So this is a massive shift. This is how we actually jump timelines. Stay focused on God and nothing else. Grateful for all of you. Please, before I get off, it's a great support. Click that like button. If you could do that right now, it really does make a difference. And this is the truth. Every time we hit 2,000 likes, the video just goes. So just keep that in mind. It really does help. It's not just saying these things. That's the great support of the community. The like, the subscribe, the share, all those things mean something. I appreciate that. Watch yesterday's video. It is going to change your everyday life like never before. That video will be in the pinned comment. It will be on this page. That old timeline will end. Focus in your subconscious. This all is in the subconscious. Focus on your subconscious. Eradicate the end. Focus your attention for a sustained, ready? For a sustained period of time. These are the answers. People say, I dream of, I want this. So I share from my firsthand experience how we get this done. And it's already done. It's already done. And that's it. And that's it. And now we're chilling. Now we get to chill. I get to chill in the kingdom that I have built. Free of judgment and expectations. I'm free of judgment and expectations. I don't care about nothing, nobody. I stay locked on God. And this is how you quantum jump. This is how you create new realities. Mr. Archangel is here. Class is in session. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I'm just chilling, kid. I told you on the most chill timeline. Oh, baby. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you all. Thanks for being here. If you just came on the live stream, rewatch and really embrace yourself in yesterday's video. That is going to get in that subconscious. And then finally, it's an inside job. It's an internal. Don't worry about the external. It's on the, you say, oh, finally, right? And so many people did it already. So many people did it already. Do it. Come on, do it now. I love you guys. Keep going, kid.